What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay, Real Sports Talk, man. And today I got some news that I really didn't like. So it's seeming like Amari Cooper is likely to be released by the Cowboys. That's what the reports are saying.
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn! God damn!
They're talking about, they might trade him before they try to release him, and that Michael Gallup is the plan. That's the guy they want long term. The guy coming out for ACL injury. It's the guy that they want long term. The man that was already hurt for most of this season, that's the guy that they want on this team. A guy that just barely played in the season, they got ACL. And this ain't me hating on MG. MG's my guy. I love Michael Gallup. I'm not about to sit here and slander my man's name, but you want a player who barely played this season and then went and re-injured himself for a season, a surgery where he's not going to be back on the field until, the beginning of the year? So he's not even going to get an off-season to train for real? Who knows, right? So it's just like, it's frustrating, it's annoying, and it's like, it's downright idiotic. This move right here. I'm not gonna mince words here. It's Real Sports Talk. I like to call it that because we keeping it 100. I had to restart this video 3-4 times because I was, you know what I'm saying? It was so frustrating. You know what I'm saying? Amari Cooper is the best receiver on this team. I love CD Lamb. I love Michael Gallup. Amari Cooper's the best receiver on this team. Amari Cooper has single-handedly won us games this season and has kept us in games. Y'all remember the Viking game when we had Cooper Russ up in there throwing which or whatever throws, them trash throws he was throwing? Who was making those catches? It was Amari Cooper. He made the big-time catches. He made the game-winning catch to send us there, bro, with no Dak. Then you go to the first game of the season. Well, who was the biggest receiver who was in that game? The freaking Amari Cooper, bro. Like, he had 135-something yards on 2 touchdowns against that team. Was dominating their corners, taking advantage of them. He helps this offense so much. We saw what Michael Gallup and CD Lamb looked like in the Chiefs game. They did nothing. They couldn't get open. We couldn't do nothing. And listen, I don't blame that all on them. It's the offense coordinator. The offense coordinator sucks. But you don't make it better by letting him go and keeping your worst 2 receivers. Not saying that they're bad, but I'm saying in the hierarchy, it's Cooper, CD, Gallup, or maybe Cooper, Gallup, CD. But it's never a situation where it's CD or Gallup in front of Cooper. But Cooper is the guy you release. I get it. Money. But why are you wasting time on MG when he coming off an injury, but you gonna get the money, you gonna let Amari walk? Amari Cooper, one of the best route runners in the league. Amari Cooper helped the Dallas Cowboys go from a lottery team that was playing, not a lottery team, but it came from a top 10 pick team in 2018 when he got traded here from the Raiders for a first-round pick. We let that man come in here, and he took the team from 3-5 to 10-6 in the playoffs. We went 7-1 and went to the playoffs in a year where people wanted Dak gone. He helped Dak. Dak helped him, but he helped Dak as well. And that was back when, they used to give Amari Cooper the ball and give him the target that he deserved and treat him like a number 1 wide receiver, which they failed to do a lot of times this year. I just don't understand the logic behind the Cowboys with this. I get it's a money thing, but this is your best receiver. This is one of your best playmakers. He has single-handedly helped change your team mid-season in 2018 till now. You had some rough seasons. You had the 8-8 year. You had the 6-10 year with no Dak. But one of the biggest reasons why you went 12-5 was the presence in this offense of Amari Cooper. The threat of Amari Cooper. You take that threat out the equation, that's not the same player we talking about here. You already don't know how to use CD Lamb to the best of his abilities. You try to use him like he's some regular receiver when he's not. He should be used way better than he's being used. Jet sweeps, screen passes. He should be used out the backfield, a little similar to Debo. Like, stuff like that. That's who he is. He's rat guy. But you try to use him, they're just going to run down the field and comebacks and basic route concepts. You already limit that. You already, Gallup, all he get is go balls. It's just ridiculous, bro. And now you're going to really release your best route runner. The dude that complimented your quarterback style of play the most out of the receivers. Come on, man. This is just ridiculous in my opinion. It's a dumb move. Dallas is losing their best offensive player outside of Dak Prescott in terms of the skill players on the offense. They're losing their best player outside of Dak Prescott in terms of skill. Amari Cooper, everybody going to be like, he only had 800 yards this year. He had some of the lowest numbers of targets all season. The lowest number of targets all season was Amari Cooper. Yet, we're going to blame it on him that he didn't get touches. Because the offensive coordinator got one of the wackiest systems ever. And the offensive line sucked. And Dak was struggling towards the end of the season. But we're going to blame it on Amari Cooper. That's crazy to me, bro. Like, it's just ridiculous. Cowboys need to look themselves in the mirror and be like, Amari Cooper wasn't the reason why we couldn't win. Dak Prescott wasn't the reason why we couldn't win. The offensive line wasn't the reason why we couldn't win. The running game wasn't the reason why we couldn't win. It was the offensive coordinator. The play caller was trash, and it was predictable. And it didn't get the ball in the hands of your best player.
Why are you the way that you are? Honestly, every time I try to do something fun or exciting, you make it not that way. I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
We give flat to Scott Linehan, but at least he got the ball to Amari. What does Kellen Moore do? Oh, the boy wonder, the boy genius. That folded this year. But you bring him back. Oh, you want him back. We need him. But Amari Cooper, no, we don't need him. We don't need the guy that helped us in 2018 get to the playoffs when we were supposed to be looking for a top 10 pick. We ain't going to need the player who has helped receivers like CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup not only get better, but put them in more favorable oppositions for them to win. Michael Gallup does not have a 1,000-yard season without Amari Cooper. CeeDee Lamb does not have a 1,000-yard season without Amari Cooper. That matters. And if you don't think it matters, you don't know football, you don't understand how important a number one wide receiver is. Yeah, they may not get all the targets all the time. Yeah, they may not get all the fancy yards, but they open up the game for others because the offense has to focus on them. And when they're out the game, we saw it. What happened in the Raiders game? We looked trash. What happened in the game versus the Chiefs? We looked trash. Don't tell me we don't need Amari Cooper on this team. This is one of the worst moves the Cowboys have made this past decade. This is one of the worst moves I've seen them make as a fan. It's up there with the DeMarcus Lawrence release. It's up there with, man, it's just, it's ridiculous. This team is, Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones' decisions are slowly but surely ruining this team. You got a coach that got to deal with the narratives that he might be getting fired or replaced midway while he's doing his job, and now he got to answer questions about that he don't want to deal with. You always want to criticize Amari Cooper and call him out because he didn't take the COVID vaccine. Everybody got something to say. But when it's time to make the decisions, it's time to make good decisions, what do you do, Jerry and Steven? You suck. Talking about saving money. Talking about we trying to be like the Patriots. The Patriots got rings. Come on now. And they got rings in this era. I ain't talking about the 90s. I'm talking about in this era. Not when Jimmy Johnson had a squad. I'm talking about they had their own squad. So you can get out of town with that nonsense. You can go far away from me. I'm not hearing it. It's a trash decision. You should have kept Amari Cooper. You're going to regret it. You're going to look back and we're going to be a little bit of a struggle team because I don't believe y'all going to be able to I don't even believe y'all going to use the money right. I don't even believe y'all going to use the money right. What we going to do that? We going to draft the receiver in the first round when we need offensive linemen because our offensive line got mauled in the first round of playoffs?
Hey! 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 Hey!
When we need a defensive tackle because our run defense was getting killed in the first round of the playoffs?
From the 25. Debo follows his blockers and takes off inside the 10. What a run!
Y'all watch that playoff game and y'all say, I know what we should do. We should cut Amari.
Listen, come here. Shut your stupid ass up. Say that, folks. What did your dumb ass say it?
What? Wasn't he like the only person in the game that scored a touchdown? But that's the guy you couldn't. For sure. Hey, man, it's ridiculous. It's whatever. It's games like this that make me question why I'm even a fan of this 19, bro. I got the Dez Bryant jersey up here because I remember that he got cut. But at least with him, the writing was on the wall. He was injured. He wasn't just playing good and they just out of nowhere just cut him. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know what they're doing. It's whatever. I think it's a dumb move because I don't believe that you're going to do it right. If you were to tell me right now, we're cutting Amari Cooper, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to go get offensive lineman. We're going to go pay this player so that we can build. We're going to run the ball first. We're going to use Tony and Zeke as a two-back system with 2 tight ends and 2 good receivers, and that's how we're going to do it. We're going to use CeeDee Lamb how he's supposed to be used and how he was used at Oklahoma. We're going to use him right. Then I'll be like, okay, yeah, that was a smart move. They need to free the cap space. They're going to use CeeDee Lamb the right way. They're going to use Gallup the right way. They're going to get the O-line fixed, and they're going to run the ball again, and we're going to be back to Cowboy football. We good. But that's not going to happen. Kellen Moore probably going to try to still throw the ball 35, 40 times a game. Even though that's not Dak Prescott's game, he's still going to tell Dak to go do it. Even though they're going to run the ball, they're going to play Zeke over Tony, even though it hasn't been effective. It's ridiculous. They're going to keep using CeeDee Lamb the wrong way and then be upset that he's not producing as much as they would like. It's just ridiculous, bro, at the end of the day. It's dumb. I don't understand this team's decision. It's getting worse. We just had a great regular season. We had a tough finish, but we had a great regular season. I say, why not build on that? But whatever. That's all I say about y'all. Know how y'all feel in the comment section, man. Peace, man. This stuff is stupid.